Yep. Oh, damn! It's kind of bright. Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. It's been wow. It's nearly been a whole week of non-streaming because I've been doing so much ecosystem blah 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 stuff. So spent the whole week with the DJI Osmo 360. A lot of things to learn, especially when it comes to YouTube uploading. I'm now testing a whole new regime with it for Final Cut Pro. No, shit, correction. For YouTube. So, yeah, just a lot of content. I'm still got like 2 days worth of content to do, and I've revived the PC again to let it do its DaVinci work. Cause I ran into a little problem recently with the Mac Mini. The 16 gigabytes of RAM wasn't enough, so... And then I was looking at upgrades to the Apple ecosystem, and I was like, well, I kind of already spent like 500 New Zealand dollars on Final Cut Pro. I mean, it's not bad for editing. It's just that yesterday I had two small hiccups in editing. But besides that, everything was running smooth. So we might stay as the Apple ecosystem. However, we're still kind of chilling. No, I'm still testing out the RTX PC because the thing about the PC was the only bottleneck I found with the PC was simply that it couldn't game while multi-streaming, which to a degree reasonable, you know. It's reasonable. It's reasonable. So couldn't live stream while gaming, that's why we bought the Mac Mini. And after the Mac Mini, honestly, we not even that deep into the ecosystem now that I think about it. The M3 Air was kind of just there for completely different workflow. The Mac Mini was purely just for streaming, which was like $1,000. And then the DJI 360 camera, wow, that cost me the most. That cost nearly $1,000 too, just as a camera. And then of course we've got the cinematic iPhone, which was also just there. Overall, and then there's that iPad as well, but that iPad's kind of, it's not really mine. Matter of fact, that iPad's not even mine. I only use it for menu stuff. I don't use it for anything else, so it's not really mine. I don't really have a use for the iPad, honestly. I don't really have a use. The phone's all that was like... Sony camera gear, that was the real expensive stuff. I never actually had a full purpose editing post-production where... That's what the problem we're having. We don't... Sorry. I'm kinda... The stream's not set up. I don't have any Elgato capture card stuff yet. I'm kinda just chilling on the chair, you know? Just having a chat, having a stream, letting y'all know that I'm still alive. I'm still chilling, you know? Just casually chatting. The Blue Yeti mic is fine. Man, I've just been stuck in ecosystem bamboozle in the last few days, weeks. Mainly because of the Apple ecosystem I'm in. Again, my Apple It's that, what is it? Some kind of PC dork thing, radiator, coolant. It runs on coolant? I'm not sure. It's not, it's on, yeah. So besides that though, I think the main reason why is because my PC's RAM is beefy. I ain't gonna lie. I went full out with that RAM. Because originally it wasn't such high RAM. But one day when I was like young, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna upgrade the PC's RAM. So I bought 3 sticks of 32 gigabyte RAM, which was, I think the overall upgrade was like, matter of fact, I could probably check that. I'm not sure, it was a long time ago, but I remember that the PC's RAM was like dying, and I was like, fuck it, let me go buy some RAM. How much is the RAM? Oh, you could buy 16 gigabytes of RAM and then make 4. I'm like, bro, give me 332. 332 or so yeah, my PC's specs are pretty good. No, it was actually the only thing I upgraded with the PC was simply the RAM and the PC something something for internet. No, for a USB-C port. That was the only thing. That was it. Let's go for some upgrades. It's nice to do upgrade. Do I not have a PBT account? What? Sign in with Google. We're supposed to check how much those RAM sticks cost me. The DJI Osmo 360 cost me $830. Oh my goodness. The Mac Mini was $1,000. Literally, it was actually just perfectly 1K. What did I spend 600 bucks on? Ah, data. That is for data work, so it doesn't matter. Okay, these headphones were, wow. I spent that much on these headphones? I didn't even know that. These headphones are 300 bucks? I didn't even know that. I think I bought these headphones because my ears were blocked when I was sick. I don't know if you want to call it sick. Okay, those cameras were security, more storage. What is this? This is power banks. 430. Was that the whole power bank? Wow. Sure was. Yeah, so charging system, I've upgraded that a long time ago. Charging's fine. What is this? 560. Ah! Phone for my grandma. Doesn't matter. What are these cables? The DJI collection's probably the most. Ah! The food thing. Cool. These are monitors. Wow. I completely forgot I had those 2 monitors. Yep, that's the mic. Huh. I got the mic at PBTech as well. The drones, yep. Drone batteries, yep. What's this? 400. For what? Ah, drones. Got it. Drones. What's this? 300 for another drone. That's insane. We should make it a little note just to see, because I feel like my Apple ecosystem is not actually that big. It's not even that big, is it? I don't think it is. Temporary notes. Neo 900. I'd say. Mike. Let's just do 3. Let's just overdo the price. 900. And then the Action 5. Wow. Ooh, okay. Action 5 was 1.6. Because I had 2. I'm rich. Jesus. Action 5, 1.6. And then the flip was Not to mention, all the batteries and stuff were so much more. Batteries were absolutely insane. 1-4. Okay, 1-4. 1-4. Okay, we're not gonna go into the little niches, but flip is 1-4. Okay, that's pretty much the entire ecosystem for that. Then if we go look at our Apple ecosystem, I guess we just have mini info mini, literally just 1,000. That's it. That's really it. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. So the DJI ecosystem is around. I mean, we could add batteries, but batteries are kind of just like rent. I'm talking about like system-wise kind of data. So that is around. Let me boinkity boink some numbers. 900. Oh, 900. Was it 1,600, 1,400, 300. Only 5. Okay. Okay, DJI ecosystems 5K. That's actually kind of insane how little that is compared to what I was going to get, because the MacBook Pro M5 is like 5K, literally. Holy. Okay. Oh, wait, I wanted to. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah. I wanted to see how much those RAM sticks cost me. Wow, that mouse was cheap. Oh my goodness. I've barely spent less than 10 grand. I need to spend more. Sorry. I spent $400 on RAM stick in 20 something. How long was this ago? 2024, last year. Wow. It was 32 gigabytes of RAM for 100 and no, it was $140 for 32 sticks of giga. So I got 96 gigabytes of RAM for $400. That is insane compared to Apple. Are you kidding me? Apple's 4 terabytes is like $800. No, correction. Apple's 48 gigabytes of RAM is like $800. And I got like 32 for 400. I mean, of course it's part of the system, but for PCs, you literally can just upgrade them on the go. Yeah, my Apple ecosystem is pretty small. We could add the phone if we really wanted to. Let's see. Yeah, the Apple ecosystem is actually pretty weak. Because iPad's not mine. This. The only thing that's actually mine is the Mac Mini, which is. I mean, it was good. The whole purpose of it was to stream, and its multi-streaming performance, very good. The M4 chip, very good. Wow. Dude, the phone's more than the entire Mini. That's insane. Actually, yeah, the Mini's 16 gigabytes of RAM ain't doing it. Oh, Final Cut Pro was $500. Jesus. It's alright. It is what it is. Okay, so that's why I've been conflicted. The Apple ecosystem is actually dead close to the DJI system. Mike. What? Yeah. That doesn't make sense. That's the recordings work. I could hear the voice from the recording. Who's lying? But yo. Hey. That's the recordings work. Hey, who's lying? I swear. They were. I could hear myself. Fuck. What do you mean? I could hear myself. On about. Hey. That's the recordings work. Hey, who's lying? I swear. Alright, well. Anyways, what was the. Sorry about that sidetrack because someone said the audio wasn't working. It was working the whole time. It doesn't make sense. Right, we're looking at PCs. Yeah. PCs. Honestly, that RTX 3060 is doing absolutely fine. Mac's doing fine. Like I said, the only issue with the only issue with the PC was that we couldn't multi-stream. So I bought the Mac Mini for $1,000. And then it can multi-stream. So the Mac Mini is the streaming PC. So now the PC can be purely for gaming. And then when it comes to post-production work, which is e.g. collecting all the footage from the DJI devices and phone, the PC does that. And as the PC does that, it honestly... Matter of fact, the PC is really fine. I don't even know why we need this laptop. Laptop's literally purely for just browsing. I don't even edit on this laptop. What am I doing on this? What is full is that? This laptop was literally just for the other clone to do his, like, investing work. Only thing is investing is just long. I just got money sitting around doing nothing. Don't really need a PC. Okay? Don't really need that. Don't need a new Mac or anything. Honestly, rebooting this PC is kind of a lot interesting now, because I think I know why, exactly why. Because I'm testing right now, but I feel like it's gonna be permanent. We're gonna be stopping the 360 uploads and just posting it flat image, but still 360. So instead of you moving the mouse around and getting that unique perspective, you're just gonna get the big, large screen. I feel like that'd be better, because I've been editing like that, but then post-production looks like that. So I didn't really waste $500, because the Final Cut Pro is gonna be on my Apple ID account for the life. And then, yes, editing on Final Cut Pro is chill. It's not bad, but I feel like DaVinci is good for pure power. It's good for upscaling. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna stick with the PC for now. We've hit bottom line again. Nothing to upgrade. Shit. Ah, crap. There's nothing to upgrade now. I had all that mind about trying to upgrade, like, up the Apple stuff, but there's really no need. There's no big difference either. Like, upgrading to the MacBook Air M4 really ain't gonna do much compared to this one already. And what, I only use this to, like, upgrade... I've only used this once in Final Cut Pro to edit iPhone footage. But do I really need the iPhone footage if I already have the DJI Oz? There's nothing to buy. Is this why people buy supercars? Think so. Nothing to upgrade, nothing to buy. That's why you have video games, because at least in a video game, we know exactly what to upgrade, what to not upgrade, etc, etc. Upgrading the monitor really ain't gonna do much. All I know is that the room's just it's just a mess. It's just an absolute mess. So, monitor don't need to upgrade. MacBook don't need to upgrade. Only thing to really upgrade if I really wanted to boost up production is to hire a camera guy. Camera girl, camera guy. Huh. If I wanted a camera person, would I hire a female or a male to hold the camera? Feel like really depends, because if I hire a tall security, no, if I hire a tall cameraman, all his camera shots are gonna be above my height. But then also if I get like a shorter or same height cameraman, we're gonna be like, it should be fine, honestly. But again, don't really need a camera person. I think we just need adventure or something. Something like the Outdoor Boys. We need to go out. But like not in public, because public's boring. I'm like out into the wilderness, you know? We need to do something like that. I got the action cameras to do all that. I've got the Osmo. I kind of want to try with the Osmo. Also can try with the iPhone. Only downside of the iPhone is that... Well, matter of fact, there's not actually much of a downside for the iPhone anymore if you think about it. Because the iPhone is... You can connect it to a SSD, which is like 4 terabytes. So honestly, if I wanted to spend money, I'll just spend money on fucking storage. Hard drives. I actually brought a Ugreen NAS a while ago and it didn't work because the hard drives I brought fucking died. Plus, smaller hard drives are more reliable. Hard drives and storage, 5 terabytes, 4 terabytes. It's just gas. Think of it like gas price. You know, you drive your 20k car. You know, you gotta refill it. That's like maybe a couple $100 a week. And when it comes to like storage for recording archives, it's the same thing except cheaper because, well, when you use gas, it's not like you can never get that gas back. With the storage, you now have all that video footage saved forever. Unless like it breaks, but if it breaks, it is what it is. Just like how you could lose your goddamn leg. So, it is what it is. Besides that, yeah, there's nothing to really upgrade. Yo, everything's getting boring, huh? Gaming's boring. Kind of. Gaming's the same thing as real life. The only reason you'll play games is because you've upgraded everything in life. What else is there? Training's pretty normal. We've upgraded the gym recently, so I'm not really worried about that. Water's fine. Food's really fine. Honestly, I'm thinking of like... don't know, I've got this weird like craving. Is it craving? The story was, when I was younger, like this year, I tried this like cereal, oatmeal, and it was like really, really good to eat. But I think it wasn't healthy. There was like one ingredient that was like poisonous. So I dumped it. But I don't know why about that. That like is still purging my brain a tiny bit. But then you gotta fight the original mindset where it's like, why do you want to eat this cereal? Because it made me feel happy. What? No. Would you feel proud after eating it? No, not really. And then you're done. Mindset fixed. I wouldn't really feel proud eating it. It's just a want, not a need. Just Just fast. Eat bananas. Okay, well that's done. That little thing gone just by talk it out. All right. What else is there? Should we have a look at? Let's see the ecosystem. I want to see. Let's read some questions. Wonder what kind of questions we got. Sure, I don't mind reading some questions. Let's see. Hey Luke. No, you're not Luke. I'm currently working on my e-com store. I have an idea to test the product. It could either be successful and I'll make money, or simply learn that this approach didn't work. This test will be a bit more time consuming, and in my brain it makes complete logical sense to give it a shot. But I just seem to be frozen. Who texting me? You asked my grandma because my grandpa's in the hospital right now. Yeah, yesterday I didn't stream because grandpa got went into the, okay, I don't want to say too much, but pretty much ambulance and they carried him away. It is what it is. Please, okay, I shouldn't read this out loud. Hey. Copy. You know what's crazy though? Yesterday, no, was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago. Yeah, on Sunday, I went with a mate. Oh, not a mate, but it was like a associate. He wanted to catch trout. We didn't catch any trout, and then the next day we caught the trout by myself because I wanted to. Difference between want and need. Okay, no, what am I saying? All I know is that one of the missions was to catch the rainbow trout to get it off the checklist, you know, put it on recording as well, that I caught a rainbow trout. Caught it, he did. And we ate him. On video. So, rainbow trout killed. Brown trout I've killed, but I don't have the best metadata for it. So maybe we can go try catch a brown trout. Salmon, haven't caught that broger yet. But the thing is, the river flow right now in New Zealand is not very good. The river's too fast for any kind of river fishing. And I've already caught the rainbow trout. I don't even like eating it. Oh, I did eat it. But thing about rainbow trout is that, or any, not just rainbow trout, it's any kind of fish, salmon. Like the first few raw slices are tasty. They're good. But then after the fourth or fifth slice, and it's like, you know, you dip it in soy sauce and stuff, it's like, nah, I'm good. It's like, I don't know. Not much power. And then I swapped to cooked chicken and just ate the rest of that. Oh, yeah, I was reading questions. Any more questions? Let's see. Investing made me money, so I'll keep it. For Japanese, it just made my trip more enjoyable. Not sure to continue it. Maybe I can authorize myself this luxury for 20 minutes. Only if I do more than usual. Mate, what? What kind of question is that? What are these questions? Okay, let's see. Any more questions? Maybe we'll go look at the news. You can't see my screen. No, I can't really be bothered right now. Oh yeah, that person was talking about his situation and stuff. Okay. Alright, time to read the World Economic Forum, ladies and gentlemen. So prepare yourselves. We're gonna be reading the news, see what's up in the world. I don't know, the world's so boring lately, I swear. Everything's so boring. Nothing's real, it's all just WEF, World Economic Forum. Alright, let's see what's up recently in the WEF, see what's up. Yeah, the world's just so boring right now. Games aren't even interesting either. Maybe. I haven't played games in a while. I don't even know I'm streaming this. I'm literally just testing out the DaVinci on the PC. It takes its time, but I don't blame it. It's working fine. It's fine. Right. See. Highlights, forum stories, global gender gap. What? Who cares? It's not even real. Formula. Okay, let's see. We'll go to publications. Let's have a little read, shall we? Okay. Featured. What's been recently publicated? Shaping the AI sandbox ecosystem, transforming us small businesses. 10 emerging technology solutions for planetary health. Okay, we'll look at that. Innovation ecosystem, a tool. No. Jobs of tomorrow. Okay, we'll have a look at that. Green Procure Playbook. Okay, let's have a look at that too. Energy elevating cybersecurity. Advanced digital trade. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, we haven't even watched the live stream yet. Alright. Let's read this. 10 emerging technology solutions for planetary health. Oh, it's a video, bro. I don't want to read a video. No, it's a PDF. Who is texting me? Who keeps texting me? Pharmacist. Okay. Good. And just do an emoji even though I'm not smiling. Not even smiling. Right. Energy technologies. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay. Introduction. Addressing planetary boundary breaches will require rapid and equilibly scaling emerging technology solutions. Okay. Climate change. Stratospheric ozone. Increase in atmospheric ocean. What? Precision fermentation. Producing animal-free proteins to transform food, materials, and medicine. Ah, so bugs. Where have I been? I've just been working on a whole bunch of dork tech stuff. And doing a whole bunch of IRL footage. I told you, Versa, 2 days ago, I got the rainbow trout. So that's good. It's all on YouTube. We're finally catching those fish. Right, so let's see here. 1/3 of the world's protein consumption from animal sources, making animal agriculture a major driver of land conversion, freshwater, greenhouse gases, yep. By mitigating the need to harvest nutritionally relevant proteins from animals, this approach could help reduce pressure on planetary boundaries related to climate change. What, are they making bugs or what? Precision fermentation. What? Is currently being used to produce dairy products like casein and whey for cheese, and yogurts, egg proteins. This method has also reduced reliance on low-yield fossil fuel intensive chemical synthesis for many substances. Okay. Do not... Okay, so avoid eating baked goods. I already knew that. This is not new information. You already know that from my previous videos on the poison and numbers. This is literally just proof right here that everything's precision fermentation. Yeah, those numbers on those ingredients are the same thing. They are synthesized. They're not real. Introducing vitamins, but yep, okay. Wider adoption of precision fermentation could not affect only the environment. Okay. Yep, so just avoid numbers on the labels. Simple as that. Green ammonia production. What? Decarbonizing fertilizer and fuel with renewable power and nitrogen synthesis. Modern agriculture. Green. There's a bunch of chemistry stuff. Next, automated food waste upcycling. What? That's kind of interesting. Should have a read on that. Oh, look at the image though. Oh, that's kind of scary, but I mean, let's have a read. Kind of skimming through it though. In 2022 alone, households generated more than 1 billion tons of food waste. Much of it ended up in landfills. Yep. Okay, so I don't want to prevent this. Computers learning to separate food from waste streams, enabling a large-scale recovery for composting, biogas production, and upscaling. Okay, so pretty much they're complaining about how humans have a lot of waste. So, example, that like leftover food from last night, you didn't eat it, you just dumped it, and then it gets combined with the plastic mess, and these guys don't like that. They want to find a way to separate it. This helps. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you could easily fix that, but you're just gonna have to give him some good old tyranny. Y'all seen China? Those like bins that scan your face ID and shit. That's how you fix it though. Come on now. I mean, China's got a right if they don't care about that stuff. It makes sense, you know? So, because like, example in New Zealand, you can dump anything you want in the bin and then it gets into the rubbish bin. And then at the production center, they don't know who dumped that wrong item in the bin. So then, therefore, the person that dumped the bad thing in the bin will not get punished. But whereas in China, before you dump your stuff, they scan your face, they scan what you dump, so that ensures good behavior. Because now that you know that they scan your face, you wouldn't put something bad in there, would you? No. So, you know, China's got that right in the way if you look at it from above. If you look at it from the top, it makes sense. It's like, okay, yeah, you dump that, you're good. And if you dump something wrong, we got your face and ID, jail, or dead, execute, I don't know, whatever. Slave camp. Beats me. Okay, so that's what they want to do in Europe. One limit to large recycling plants. Yeah. So they want to just basically turn food scraps into energy. Yeah. The only problem with that is that in order to have what they want to achieve is they want to lower food scrap waste. But the thing is that the energy it takes to enforce that is not worth it. Imagine trying to enforce people, well, especially in Europe and Western areas, trying to enforce that rule is going to use more energy than the energy you're going to save. That's true. It's going to take far more energy, far more power to force everyone to recycle food scrap properly than it is to just fuck them off and be like, okay, do whatever you want. Because the energy you save from just letting the people do it is much more efficient than trying to enforce people to recycle properly. So, yeah, it is what it is. You're going to have to just do a massive wipeout for them. Next, number 4, methane capture and utilization. Greenhouse gases and stuff. What? Who wrote this PDF? Green concrete. What? Green concrete? Concrete is the most... Who is... Pharmacist is very nice. Or let me know if they need anything. Okay, green concrete. What they want? They want to make green concrete. Novel green concrete. Blah blah blah. Geopolymer binders. Yeah, it's fine, really, honestly. Okay, so they want to use waste materials and limestone and gravel to create concrete. To make Portland cement. Geopolymer divert waste from landfill. What? I don't. Not sure why you want to make that. They want to make concrete made out of waste. I don't think that's... Because when it comes to like buildings and structures, you want the best concrete. You wouldn't want a recycled concrete because it's just gonna break and cause more chaos. Oh wait, they literally even make or break. The success of green concrete may depend on supportive policy frameworks. No, I would say no. Next gen bidirectional charging. Turning stored power, battery power into flexibility, renewable energy source. Oh my goodness, I'm about to put my phone on mute. I'm putting on mute. Shut up. Oh, okay, electricity. Here we go. Electrical vehicles reached a global fleet of nearly 58 million in 2024. And they are just one example of rapid expanding range of devices and technologies with rechargeable batteries. Yep. As battery technology continues to improve, stored energy is emerging as potential asset for powering homes, buildings, and urban and remote power grids. Bidirectional charging allows electricity to move into and out of batteries. Yep, I know what they're talking about. Basically talking about like a power bank. How a power bank can store and release and charge itself at the same time. Bidirectional. Makes sense. A two-way permanent energy flow. Bidirectional charging relies on advanced inverters. Yep. By heat loss. Yep. Bidirectional charging technologies are currently being piloted across a range of settings. Electric school buses equipped with vehicle to grid systems. Oh, that's pretty nice. What they're talking about is apparently some buses in the US run on this electric system grid. So pretty much all the buses will always have power or something like that. Okay. They just pretty much... Yeah. Okay, in Canada, bidirectional charging is also being coupled with smart grid technology, renewable energy sources. Ah, I see. So pretty much they're trying to slowly have everything powered together. So pretty much, e.g., instead of what they kind of want with this bidirectional planning is that, for example, let's say you're in a neighborhood, right? The whole neighborhood's run on electricity houses. So pretty much each house, let's say 8 houses in one neighborhood, smart houses, high tech. Each house has solar panels and each house has their own battery. However, they want all 8 houses to be under a systematic grid where, example, let's say the house on the very left corner, their battery, for some reason their sun angle didn't hit them today, so their battery's low. With the bidirectional charging, 7 houses will slowly give its battery from their own into that and basically just charge it all into like one grid. So that's what they want. They just want neighborhoods to be sharing electricity together. So instead of like it's like, one house is 100% fully percent charged. The other houses are like 60% charged. You know, if this house is at 100% battery, it cannot receive any more solar power because the battery's full. So what they want is, let's say your neighbor's battery 60%. Let's use the bidirectional to lower your battery from 100% to 80% to make your neighbor's battery 60% to 80%. And then now both of you can get more sunlight, and now you're not wasting the sun. And now, since you gave some power to the neighbors automatically, you could start recharging again. So it's like a whole, they want the whole grid. And then obviously, to improve this system more, the bigger houses and the bigger neighborhoods and systems you get, right? Any excess sun gets built into a big grid, and then it's shared among everyone. So you're never wasting any maxed out batteries that could be getting sun, but since they're full, they're not getting any power. They want to remove that, and they want to make everything shared. Which, again, for the Western world, that's gonna attack your private. Because if you make the people in charge mad, they'll just cut you off the grid and you die. So obey, comply or goodbye. That's how this system will work. So it's about working together, and if you make the people at the top mad, then they're just gonna cut you out the system. It's like a little bad circuit. You get them out. Want behavior. I mean, y'all saw how I played that Mars mission, right? Y'all seen me play that Mars game. Same concept. Just execute them if they don't behave. Makes sense. Okay, next. I need to drink some water. Oh man. Time and specific Earth observation. Hey, that kind of looks cool. Look at that image. That image is sick. Alright, orbital things. Let's have a look. From flooding to drought and deforestation, environment conditions are shifting faster. They can be tracked. Yeah, I know. Multispectral sensors, drones. What's the point of this? Yeah. Yeah, satellites always watching you. Always. Duh. Why do you think I've got the Truman Show activity? You ain't hiding, by the way. They got cameras in the sky. You ain't hiding, bro. You ain't not hiding. And the make or break was successful. So basically, the AI satellite's gonna have more AI power. But we already know that AI was out many years ago. AI was out before you even knew it was existed. I've had them in the system for a while. I always talked about that, where it's like, I can't believe AI's here. You think they didn't know about AI before it was released to the general public, to the peons? They knew about AI. They had AI running the whole time. You think that the moment they figured out AI, they released it to the peons? No. The elites knew what AI was before it was even released. Duh. Okay, number 8. Modular geothermal energy. Scaling round the clock. Renewable heat and energy. In the cleansed energy landscape, geothermal energy offers a rare combination. Yup. You just pretty much... Let's see. You want to collect energy from the Earth's core, geothermal. Yeah, you could. No one's done it though. Y'all seen Subnautica? Why don't we just go down to the deep oceans and start some thermal mining? Honestly though, you know what the best renewable energy is? Humans. Well, duh. They knew that a long time ago. Why do you think there's so many of us? Humans is like the best renewable energy. So easy. You can get them to do versatile of things. Regeneration, desalination, while delivering clean water. I don't think you care about clean water. Ah, the Middle East. Okay. Water filters and stuff. Yep. Soil health and technology. Soil health is actually pretty simple. You just make sure you have, you know, dirt and natural things and fertilizer. Conclusion. In the current global context of mounting risk and uncertainty, technology stands out as a powerful lever for change. While no single solution can address the scale of the challenge, innovation technologies are defining what's possible for people and planet alike. If adopted and scaled in a thoughtful inclusion manner, technologies outline safeguarding planetary boundaries and supporting a more sustainable relationship between people and nature. It is crucial, however, to approach technology's inventions with both ambitions and responsibilities, recognizing their potential while remaining mindful. Okay, so my conclusion is, if we are really running out of things, instead of trying to be recyclable, we need to go find another planet and conquer. Maybe we could find a new class of slave laborers. You know, the only reason humans are slaves is because they're like the best thing we could find right now. Name another species on Earth that is better than a human slave. We're gonna find them on Mars or something. Nah, not on Mars. We're gonna find them on a different planet. We'll figure it out. Why don't we enslave, like, monkeys? No, never mind. I was gonna say, why don't we enslave monkeys? But why would I enslave a monkey when I can just do a human? It's actually easier for a human. Because, like, yeah. Alright. Okay, jobs of tomorrow. Technology and the future of the world's largest workforces. While the impact of artificial intelligence, known as... Yeah. So they got an image of a African woman with a drone. Alright. Let's have a little look-see. Okay, world. Okay. So, large workforces explores about AI, robotics, energy, and network technologies are reshaping 7 major job families together. The white paper highlights both opportunity. Wait, there was literally nothing. Oh, it's a PDF. Whoops. Okay, let's see what kind of jobs there are. Don't worry about jobs though. I don't think jobs are going to be really that in danger. It's mainly just food. As much as AIs can replace humans to a degree, I think humans right now is still the best energy source to a degree. But soon, once the humans and stuff get better, should be fine. Introduction. 4 technologies will transform major workforces, creating opportunities, but also risk that demand urgent action. What? Workforce. AI, artificial intelligence. Yeah, I know it already. You already know that. Robotics and autonomous systems. Yup. Bunch of robots. Mainly doing factory work. Cool. Energy technologies. Overall, 41% of employers expect energy technologies to transform their organizations. Network and sensing technologies. Large global workforce. Agriculture. Oh, whoa, these are kind of interesting graphs. Agriculture is for the brokies. Manufacturer is for the brokey. No, not really. Wholesale and retail trade. Constructions for the brokies. Business and management is half of brokies. Transport and logistics looks like it's actual upper brokies. No, not yet. Not really. Healthcare is not for brokies. That's pretty insane. So if you're a farmer in agriculture, you're literally just a peasant. Well, that's what they say. Look at this. Can I zoom in? Look. If you're an agriculture, you're a brokey. If you're a manufacturer, you're basically a brokey as well. Wholesale and retail trade. Hey, alright. Others, that's me. I'm in the others section. Constructions for the brokies. Business and management. It's like half brokies. The only thing that's high is the healthcare. Healthcare is like the highest class you can be in. But it's because they're the most respectable. You know how long it takes for a human to grow into like an actual working force? Like 18, 16, 20 years. So obviously health is important. Imagine imagine raising a human for 20 years and then one day they get sick and then they just die. What a waste of 20 years. You know, just like that Mars that Mars game we played. You know how when we wanted workers for the mining the metals, but we needed other humans purely to just satisfy those other humans in work. That's how it works. To run that colony, we wouldn't be able to get workers to work on materials because we needed other workers to do human activities to make the workers that mine the metal happy. So like for example, if I've got a geologist working for me mining metal, I need to hire some kind of fucking barista so he can serve him coffee to keep him happy so he continues working to get metal. So that's kind of the word right there for you. What am I doing right now? Job, family, and income level. Looks like they all give the same. Agricultural income level. Yeah, so agriculture is apparently for the brokies or something. The most low income economy. But you pay the... Yeah, you don't get paid much, but... Actually, I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay, so they want to... Oh, wow. Okay. Read this out. The full workforce transformation technologies could reform the way this workforce operates. They're gonna try implement precision agriculture is being applied to a variety of cropping operations powered by drones, technology, and AI-driven analytics. It allows farmers to monitor soil health. Yeah, okay. Yep. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, farming right now with AI could be pretty easy. I mean, we've already seen, like, you know, your fucking Roomba, the electric vacuum cleaner, the electric grass cutter. So just put that on a larger scale on a tractor. And you're all good. Get some drones in the air. Scan paths for the AI tractors. All good to go. That is probably why they would kind of want to get rid of animals as well. Because farming animals take human work. Whereas farming like plants and bugs can be done by robots easier. Construction. Oh yeah, construction forces definitely need humans still. It's too many things for AI to do construction. Unless it's like a repetitive task. Wholesale and retail trade. No. Wholesale and retail trade is basically for is like a work class. So basically, the only reason you're doing work, the only reason you're doing wholesale and retail trade is to literally keep the brokies happy. Transport and logistics. Yeah, transport's pretty bad. Don't think AI can help with transport. Actually, no, yeah, it can. AI is increasingly transforming this workforce. Kind of. You just gotta be more stricter when it comes to transport. Really depends. I mean, technically, if you really wanted to deal with transport, you would remove everyone's ability to drive and give them all AI cars. Like, if humans stopped driving and we gave everyone in the city an electric car that could drive at maximum speeds, guarantee zero crashes from either one because there's no human, then you can get traffic things faster. A lot faster. But then you're gonna get like rebels and stuff saying, I don't want to drive my own car. I don't want a robot to drive me. I'm a slut. You already are one. So, but again, right now, the energy it takes to make everyone's cars AI automatic is too much power compared to just letting them be. So that's why we just let them be right now. It's too much. Takes too much power to convert everyone to not allowed to drive. They're better off just letting them die and waiting for the next generation. Why do you think it's harder to get licenses and stuff now? Because they're trying to make it as hard as possible. Yeah. Why do you think they got electricity AI cars already? So they already have like Teslas and AI cars to get you used to it. To marinate you a bit. Marinate them a bit. So be like, oh, you know, back in my day, the cars are already automatic. And then, you know, as the older people fucker dies, they pass away. You know, I drive a manual car, gas. Oh, I'm like 86 years old, I'm dead. And then like the next generations will be like, my Tesla drive me around everywhere. And then the next generation of kids, my parents always had electric car. And then as time goes past, it's like, oh, well, the car drives us already, so it is what it is. And then traffic's going to be more efficient. Healthcare. Oh, yeah, healthcare is extremely important. Yeah, upper class. Absolutely upper class. AI can try its best to help. It already is helping. Healthcare already had AI. Long time ago. Workforce transformation. Conclusion! Enabling a future of high productivity, inclusive jobs requires action from employers and stuff. Yep. Pretty much just give it time. Time's the way to win. That's really it. Yeah. I mean, if you look at the world right now, it's already plan's going pretty good already. You know, populations going down. I'm talking about the West, by the way, if you didn't catch that. The whole entire world economic thing's talking about the West, because China's already done that. Some other Asian countries already done that. Everything, it is what it is. Good taste and all. Man, we were talking for a straight hour. Alright, so what did I talk about today? Yes, talking about ecosystem and PC stuff. How much is that? Okay, yeah, PC's fine. GPU temperature's at 60 degrees. Damn. It's getting hot. What is a good... Wonder some... What's a... Let me go ask my AI dude. I always talk to AI. So bright. You know, as much as I like Grok AI, ChatGPT is really fast at doing stuff. Okay, compare i7 to M5. We don't need any more. Workflow and monitor setup. Swap message. iPhone refresh rate continuity freezing issues. I'm good. Let's see. Apple M4 Trout Max Watts for DJI Hub. I got a lot of things in the chat. And then that. What's this? MacBook Pro 14 comparison. Okay. I think we cleared that MacBook thing for a while. And then I fixed the Blue Yeti mic as well. Apple, no, don't need it. Apple, we don't really do Apple stuff anymore. I swear. Why am I getting messages? I'm putting my phone on mute. Like, seriously. Do not disturb. Shut up. Alright. Yeah, so we cleared out the Apple thing. Don't really need any. The whole reason for the Apple M Mini was literally just to multi-stream. And we can multi-stream now, so that's good. Greeting exchange. Yeah, video editing just needs pure RAM and CPU power. Nvidia's got it down to town. And the PC's doing absolutely fine. The GPU temperatures, it's fine. Honestly, I should probably check it though. I'm doing a 7-hour plus export on my RDX 3060 36 gigabyte RAM i5 PC. GPU temp is at. Is that good? I think it's good. Yep. Cool. Continuity issues. Blah, blah, blah. No. Yep. We got everything's good. Everything that I need is pretty much good. All my notes and everything. The only notes I'm missing is how good I'm at editing with DaVinci on the Windows PC. But it should be pretty chill. The Mac Mini, yeah, again, it was only for multi-streaming and just casual work. I barely even use it. And then for the MacBook Air, it does its work, does what it needs. And then iPhone's gonna capture different styles of videos. Pretty much now it's just adventure, which is what I've been doing recently, and video games. But there's nothing on. There's no. If I check Steam right now, I don't think there's anything good. Jurassic World Evolution 3's out, but we played Evolution 2 and it sucked. Oh no, it didn't suck. It was decent, but we finished it. Pacific Drive. Is that a horror game? Fallout 4. Doesn't look like there's any good games out this month, is there? Top sellers. Counter-Strike, Battle 6 Field, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Escape Duckov. What? Dude, there's no good PC games either. Top sellers. Yeah, it's just shooter games, which don't really have too much purpose. Satisfactory. Overwatch 2. Season 19. Space Marine. Train World Sim. Matter of fact, got a lot of these games free already on the PS. 5. I haven't even opened it. Dredger's on sale. We finished that. GTA 6 is... You might as well just play real life and record it. Hunt. I'm not human. Star Wars Outlaws. What is that? Dude, is no good. Yeah. Oh well. Done browsing Steam already. It's nothing good. Don't even think there's a good simulator game either. I haven't played simulator games in a while. Category. Let's have a look real quick. Simulation. I didn't even drink any coffee today. I did. I drank tea. Car dealer simulator. That came out a long time ago. Is there anything new? New and trending? Wow, there really hasn't been anything. Sunken engine. The ship simulator. Games stonk simulator. Skate. Oh wow. What kind of degenerate game is that? Oh my god, it's a okay, whoops. It's a NSFW VR game. Why is that on my Steam account? Oh, it's not on my account, it's just in store. October, November, December. Yo, 80%. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're probably going to end it there today. We read their World Economic Forum stuff. Nothing new. We could explore X. Should I explore X real quick? I don't think there's anything on X. Let me have a look. Let me have a quick little Scooby-Doo look. And then we're going to end it there because there's nothing to do. I got some other stuff. Notifications. Best audio editing software 10 goes down. What?
Detail this. The money that they say they wanted to seize included €52,500, $17,000, £10,000, but also over 21 million Bitcoin. For those of you who have followed the value of Bitcoin, that works out as nearly $400 million that they say they want to seize from the Tate brothers.
Good luck. They ain't gonna seize that. And they could. $21 million Bitcoin. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, the comment section is right. There's not even 21 million Bitcoin. There's no such thing. Global Eye News. 90% of people in China now own their homes. Wait, what? You're right. I thought it said the other opposite. Tensions rise in Ireland as Irish citizens set ablaze police vehicles and check passing vehicles for non-Irish citizens. Yesterday, a 10-year-old was... Yep, yep. Okay, good luck to them, I guess. They do what they gotta do. I don't know, I don't really care. Brokies against brokies. It is reported that Tesla's driving through cemeteries pick up bodies and sensors. Probably. They're chilling. What is hell? No woman or child should ever have to go through this. And it's like a video of some person with like Just don't go on the sub. Don't go on public transport. I don't care. Whatever. What is no king's purchase? What are they talking about? Not just paid protesters, they are professional protesters. The hell is a professional protester? It's just a paid protester. Amazon plans to replace 600,000 US workers with robots. Okay. I don't understand. If Ireland's so mad at this, at what happened to this girl from a person, why don't they just hunt him down instead of blocking the streets and stuff? Just hunt him down then. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. Anything protest related is organized by the same people. My bad. Forgot. Apologies. It's organized by the same people. Because if you really were mad about that, you would go to the station and find a man and drag him out. But no, because the person who ordered this protest on the same team, they just want to cause chaos and stuff. So boring. So boring. X, Twitter, such a waste. So dumb. Nothing on it. Nothing on it good. World's just chilling. Right. You know, at the end of the day, we just focus on our own reality. We let things play out. We know exactly what to do. Right, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for the quick, short stream. No, it's a bit interesting. No screen sharing. Just full-on face cam and a mic. How things are. Righty-ho. Appreciate everyone. YouTube videos are going to be looking a lot different soon. So what did we clear today? We cleared the Apple. We cleared out the Apple kind of thing. But I'm going to be real. I'm probably going to take back this. But I'm going to go to the supermarket. And I'm going to go hunt down the cereal. And we're going to eat the whole box. Is that a stupid idea? I don't know. I feel like I should do that. And then what did I say? Would I feel proud eating it? Is it because of my words? Or is it because I just want to do what I want to... I'm going to record it, obviously. I'm going to record me eating the entire box. And then we're going to see how long we can last on it. That would be kind of cool. Because the calories in it should be insane. So we can see how long we can last. And like fast. We should fast and then just like go fishing. For like days straight. Shit, that might be kind of a good idea, I'm not going to lie. And then we already talked about the MacBook ecosystem. No need to upgrade. No need to upgrade the Mac Mini. The Mac Mini was purely there to stream. No need to upgrade the MacBook yet. It can easily edit the iPhone footage. Final Cut Pro wasn't really a waste of $500 because we have forever. PC. Let's keep overcooking it until it dies. Honestly, but it's not dying. How is it not dying? I literally put it through so much, and it's alive. Yeah. Reason is because a new MacBook, like 4K. I could get it RTX. You know, why don't we go PC shopping right now? Maybe I should, but you can't see my screen. But a cool PC upgrade would be... What am I doing? Don't fucking know. I don't need a new PC. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate it. I'm gonna just lose my mind.